Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV as Avaria, going for the Avar Khaganate achievement. We've gone quite big since last time. This is already episode 21 and my name is Jan. Last episode we grabbed a whole bunch of Muscovy, full 100 point peace deal, simply grabbing land, grabbing these two forts up here and grabbing additional land for Ryazan, which is our subject and which we're of course going to integrate at some point. We kept a bit of Nizhny Novgorod for ourselves, because just pretty good provinces and because we didn't want to burden Ryazan with too many rebels, even if they're just our vassal. Knowing the AI, it's just gonna blow up the autonomy to skyrocket heights anyway, so maybe keeping some of that land for our own, taking care of it is good. We got a ton of power projection from it, we should have gotten a bit of force limit from it. We lost almost no troops, we lost like 17,000 troops out of the total, what was it, 70, 80,000 that we lost on our side. So it's a really, really good war for us. The Ottomans, of course, did a good bunch of the heavy lifting, but that's what they're good for. And since we will eventually have to fight the Ottomans anyway for some of that Hungarian land, I think it's really good to have them lose, not get too strong by always well, reducing their resources a tiny bit when we can. Oh, we've eclipsed Transoceania as a rival. We've never fought them actually since they became our rival. It never really came up, but that means we need a new rival, and none of these are really good options. Could rival Khorasan, who's currently our ally. They are not particularly scary though. They're allied to Uzbek and Fars, which are also not particularly scary. I don't really want or need to expand into Khorasan, maybe for trade node reasons, because Persia is quite the wealthy trade node compared to, let's say, our own Astrakhan. So that's actually a good reason to expand here. You know what? I think this alliance, it has never really been very, very helpful to us. I think we're just gonna take care of that. I don't know if I want to expand to them right away. We don't have a ton of admin. Are there vassals that I could release down here? It looks like that's a yes, a jam. A jam has no cores on my land, so releasing them wouldn't cost me any of my land, but I could release a jam down here and then use them to eat the rest of course. And that's, okay, you convinced me. Let's go ahead and tell Khorasan that we are no longer allies, but rivals instead. I mean, they are the ones who broke the alliance, but I'm the one who said that we are rivals, so I guess that's only fair. I also want to embargo Khorasan then. Can't do that while we have a truce. So that's a no. What about claims on QQ here? Yes, please. I think bitless or all2 doesn't really matter. Grab that claim. Our troops are walking home. We are currently losing money, probably due to reinforcements, I assume, and the new fort in Nizhny Novgorod that we're paying for. We're not really rich in this. We have good amounts of manpower, we have a good army, we have a good amount of land, but we don't have the best land. And our home trade node is just so terrible that it really doesn't help us make a lot of money. We could lose our air. Was our air good? I don't remember. Our air was weird. No admin skill, but good otherwise. So we're probably going to lose him either way. We can spend 100 ducats for the chance, additional 25 chance of saving him, or we just basically send him away. The legitimacy does not matter. We are almost capped on that. So are we going to spend some money to try? We are young. We should be able to find a new heir. So let's just pray for his life. He died and we got a better heir as a result. That's excellent. 353 is much better. And what was it? 056. Same amount of pips, but much better distribution. So I'm happy having clicked that button and we didn't even lose the money. As always, we have some potential unrest issues after taking these lands, even though we have reduced years of separatism from our ideas, there's still quite a bit of unrest left here. So let's have our troops train in these lands once again, so they reduce unrest there. I could put some in Kasimov to be nice to my vassal who has more separatism than I do. But he's probably going to raise autonomy anyway, so let's just not do that. And if he does get rebels, then we'll just help him out. He shouldn't get too many rebels, I don't think. So you guys can drill, and you guys get leader, and you can also drill. Pop, let's get going. Ottomans influenced Novgorod, I don't really care. Although we could think from time to time about whether we can use our own great power actions. How are we in great power standings? 4th right now. We've eclipsed France and Castile. That's pretty good. Although Commonwealth is, of course, a very scary enemy still. Converted Van, that's good. Who else do we want to convert? High unity value and low time to convert. Ardabil. There you go. Are we paying for edicts again? We're probably paying for conversion edicts at some place where we don't need it. I always look for these this stupid map mode in all the wrong places. Where is it? What? There is a state edict map mode. I know it. There you are. Oh, no edicts are on. That's not true. There's an edict here. So you, Azerbaijan, do no longer need this edict. Why? Where are we converting again? In... What's the place? Here, Ardabil. Do I want to send a missionary there? I don't think I do. It costs money. We currently don't have a lot of money. It's just going to take a bit longer to convert. It's going to be alright. Still giant amounts of losses here. Let's see, rooting out corruption. Okay, that's gonna go away soon, I think. Yeah, we have very little corruption. So then we're gonna be in the plus again. Fort maintenance, army maintenance. At some point we need to think of dropping some more of these forts, I think. Shirvan, for example, is not protecting much anymore. It is stopping enemies from coming in through here. Otherwise there's no protection. Ottomans gain some maps. I don't like paying for so many forts. On the other hand, I don't like not having forts. So, yeah. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. I don't know. Let's just not have forts. Dismantle any forts for now. What about claims, though? We are still grabbing claims on QQ, which is on AQ, which is nice. We can continue. Oh, we should start grabbing claims on our new rival, Khorasan, who still likes us. We have hostile relations, but they still like us. I'm going to build a spy network on you, Khorasan, and I'm going to build a spy network on you, QQ. How much do the Ottomans like us? Yeah, they probably need some more improvement later on. Outrageous demands. What is that event? I don't remember from where that came from. Or maybe some event that I clicked. Khorasan declared war on Afghanistan. Okay, you do you. I don't really care either way. How does Ryzen like us? They're not rebellious anymore. They actually like us quite a bit. We did a lot of improving of relations. So that's good. Corruption is actually growing, probably because of overextension, but that should fix itself soon. Yeah, well, not that soon. Oh, we had speed 4, that's why. Let's go back up to speed 5. Golden era in the Commonwealth. Okay, maybe we don't want to fight them right now. But 50 years of not fighting them is a lot. Ottomans conquering Mamluks, that's alright. You do you. I'm very happy with you going that direction with your conquest. I don't want you to go for Hungary. Ever. So one thing we could do is keep the Ottomans peace-locked with us together in wars against Hungary. Which we just did. So at least they can't really expand there. Diplomat from Commonwealth has been expelled. Sure. How's our new force limit? We are at... we have 7 more. Room for 7 more troops. Unfortunately, we don't have money. Without money, yeah. Troops are difficult to keep around. We do have a sizable army. And we have this tool of the Ottomans down there to help if we need more. Ottoman marriage ended. Are you going to promise give me a new marriage? Because I currently don't want to bring back a diplomat. On the other hand, I definitely want to be married to you, Mr. Ottoman. Ooh. We're a Khan? Didn't realize we were a Khan. We're a Khanate. Yes, we've always been an Iktar Khanate. I just didn't realize that. Technology cost minus 5%. Excellent. Excellent trait to have on our ruler. He turns out, starting to turn out as a really, really good ruler. Do we want to spend some of that military power to develop our goldmine province? I think the answer is yes. Considering that we're almost at cap, that we're probably far away from new technology, we are 100% ahead of time. We do not have a military idea group. Yes, the thing that we definitely want to do is develop Bashgird. Now, if we do develop Bashgird, one thing we want to do is turn on the development edict. Encourage development. One other thing to think about would be to get the burghers above, what is it, 60% happiness. Because if they're happy, then they would they decrease development cost. Do we have any places that we can give to the burghers, though? Merchant guilds. Actually, yes. What? No, that's not the merchant guilds. Yeah. Here are some places that could go to the burghers. Could we get them happy before they go over the influence level? They gain 2 loyalty but 3 influence. And they need 10 loyalty, and they can assume, yeah, it could work out. It could work out if we give them this. But this is 2 loyalty. This is not 2, that's 4 loyalty. And this is and 6, almost 7 loyalty. With this, it's close to 9 loyalty, but still not the 10 loyalty that we need. And there's no other land we can give them without taking it away from somebody else. Like, no, nobody's really willing to give up land. So I think we're gonna have to accept that we're not gonna have that bonus here. The other question is which other part of the... Oh no, it has to be Diplo, because we get production out of Diplo. So yes. Yes. So we put all the diplomatic power in there that we can. And then constantly go like this. And then we're out of Diplo to do it. It's gonna be alright. How is the institution looking? We still need a ton more development here to actually get the institution up. Do we want to develop for the actual institution? Start to spread to Ryzen slowly, very, very slowly. So working on it could be fine. Ryzen, how fast are you? 0.25 per month. You will have it in, should tell us, right? 83. So it's another 30, 20 something years. And then we have to wait for it to spread to us. So I think I do want to develop it in Bashgird with all the diplomatic power that we can get, and using military as the filler. Yeah. It's gonna be expensive, but having institutions early is just good. Rebel uprising, Muscovite separatists already. You guys are fast. Muscovite. In Vyatka, Galish, Vetluga, yeah. And they're probably a lot. 21,000. You know what? I'm just gonna beat them up. I don't want to increase autonomy for that. I am going to stop drilling and just let them come out there and kill them as fast as I can. You guys come along. Do what you have to do. Claims on Coruscant, please. Grab me one on Kasvin. I think I wanted Kasvin earlier because it's paper province. Although this 14 development silk one, oh, I can't claim that. 14 development also silk, I can claim that. Give me that, please. And QQ, not enough. AQ, not enough. Of course, we got the Conquest CB. Can take a technology, but we shouldn't really with the institutions being around. We should instead put that Why can I not put that into ideas? Is it that cheap? Wow, this is a cheap technology. Why is it this cheap? Ideas, neighbor bonus, scholar, legalism, civil service. Wow. It's gonna be pretty quick to catch up on admin tech once we're done with the idea group, apparently. How are the rebels looking? Still at 80%. Do we have somewhat okay stacks here? These are fine. None with cannons in the front line, so that's gonna be okay. Can invest in admin tech, yes I know. Oh, we got discovered again shortly before being able to take something here. That's unfortunate. Take anything on QQ? No, we need 30. More cores. Reduced overextension, that's good. Protect Brethren in Buzuluk. Buzuluk is... I should know where that is. Oh, it's in Uzbek, right? No? Where is it? Buzuluk. Oh, it's this one. Do I want to protect these brethren? I mean, I do want that claim, but I do want other claims in Muscovy first, I think. And it's a while before we can go to war against Muscovy anyway. So let's keep going that way. What about a new culture to convert? Let's do you, Nizhny Novgorod, if you're gonna have rebels anyway. And what about that culture? Culture. Kazani. I don't think Kazani is something I really want as a culture. Kazani. No, it's not going to grow anymore, except for maybe this one province here. So that's a no, I think, on accepting Kazani. It's actually a good reason, again, to expand down here, because we want to have as many of our culture group as we can. Yes, keep moving towards legalism, please. I wish there was a button, just always take the legalism decision, unless it's really, really awful. Wow, we're making tons of money. Where did that come from suddenly? Oh, because we improved the gold mine. That's excellent. That means we can grab an advisor. And we did grab a reduced price improved relations guy, right? Is that a half price guy? Wow, you're so expensive. I want a half price improved relations +3 guy, especially right now. Yeah, sure. Let's just do that. We're going to lose some money, but if we're going to keep developing the gold mine, then there's really no reason not to do this, I think. Speaking of, I think we can put another point in here. And yeah, no reason to put the point in military. No reason not to put in military either, I guess. Some influences changed. Everybody's happy. I couldn't milk anybody additional, right? No, just the Demi. Oh, I can milk the merchants. Can we get here? I think we can get here above 75 this time around. So, monopoly charters and some land. The merchant guilds. No, not our gold mine though. You can have this. You go to 72%. This you go to 71%. What about this? It's also 72%. Let's accept this here. And let's go here. So we had exactly 75. And can press the button. Where's the button? That's the button I'm looking for. Please excuse the hoovering outside, if you can hear that on the recording. So let's keep going. Muscovite separatists coming soon. Lose professionalism? No. Lose tons of manpower. That's quite unfortunate. But who? How much manpower do I get for pressing this professionalism button? Is it worth it? This button here. We'll gain 13,000 manpower, which is probably the same that we're going to lose here. It is. 13,000. So we could press this to gain 13,000. So if we lose 5, it's the same essentially as losing 13,000. So you might as well gain 2.5 professionalism for doing that. Like there. If you get my math there, right? We could always now spend 5 professionalism to get the manpower back, and we'd still have gained 2.5 professionalism. Converts landed our merchants, that's unfair. Our merchants never did anything wrong. Provinces to claim on, 9. Development, sure. Let's claim this. Quest. Manpower reserves need to recover. Yeah, as if that's a quest that's ever gonna happen. We need to be at, what, 90% of our manpower reserves, which is 55,000. Maybe if we press that button to gain more manpower. But I really don't like pressing that button if I don't have to. I like having professionalism. Let's keep going up here. Then doing this. How close are we getting to printing press? Quite a bit away still. But it gets faster towards the end. So that's going to be fine, I hope. We're still focused on admin, I believe. We have these rebels coming in. Come on, rebels. You can do it. We can grab another claim, right? Fabricate claim on... Let's take Custom this time. There. Just expelled another diplomat from Muscovy. What you consider to be a diplomat. There are the rebels. Let's just go in and crush. Crushed. And now we don't need you to suppress unrest here anymore because there is none. Actually, there is some in Nizhny. So you can go back to Nizhny and you can actually go to Kazimov and help our friends. And hopefully not die to rebels popping up, but you should be fine. You're a lot of troops. Let's go here and go back to drilling to get more professionalism. Oh, you can't drill in that land. So I'm sorry, friend, but then I cannot help you with your rebels because I really want to drill. Do that. Yeah, mission is still crap. Any of the new land good to build in? Probably not, since we don't have it stated. Well, there's a decent marketplace in Kazan. That's probably about it. Ooh, oh, right now Bashkirt actually is decent for manpower, of course. But there's no good workshop in there. Apparently not. Probably also not a good mosque, no. With that being the case... 38, that's close. In Barmut, I don't even have the money to do this. So I'm just gonna build the... what was it? The manpower thingy in Bashkirt. If we're just putting manpower in there anyway. Military points, that is. Alright, keep going. Keep ticking. Do we still need to keep this fort up? Just for Nizhny. Devastation is gone. So that's a no, since we have troops on here anyway. There are going to be some rebels, maybe, in Nizhny Novgorod. But they don't seem to be particularly fast. Well, also because we have troops on there. Lost a claim on Yelets. It's alright, there's Ryazan anyway. So, no need to have that claimed. We want our diplomat back in, what is it, AQ here? Build that spy network, confirm. And keep on going. Oh, the Ottomans have actually integrated Crimea over here. I didn't see that happening. Disorder in Flanders, I don't care about. How are we doing with the Age of Reformations? Well, we have the conversions thing done finally. So we might get things soon. How's your war going against the Mamluks? Apparently very good. Looking at your basically full coverage of their land. Excellent. Military access from Denmark. Sure. Sure. If Denmark wants to walk through here, that's fine by me. I don't know why they would. Kizil Su lost claims on Transoceania. Yeah, maybe we're just not going to expand in that direction. It just doesn't seem to happen. Loses stability, no. Autonomy. Gotten all our land. That's so annoying, but I really don't want to pay the admin for the stability. So let's not. You guys, can you claim anything? No, you need 35. Yes. You need 30, I believe, so next month I should be able to get another claim on you. Fabricate. Fabricate. On, I don't know, this place. Alright. So next expansion is probably going to be a small one to one of these 3 countries down here that we're claiming on. And then hopefully a big war against the Commonwealth, especially if they're in a bad place. They are fighting Sweden and Muscovy, but that's probably not something that's too scary. Sweden can be scary, but they don't look particularly good right now. Oh, they're trying to go for independence. 3rd Swedish war for independence. Yeah, and they're losing. So that's probably not going to help us at all. More QQ diplomats caught. 35 should be fine to fabricate a claim on you though, QQ. Ganja or Sultaniye? Sultaniye, I did want to take that at some point to stop Khorasan from expanding. Or Ganja, this place. Both are 8 development. This is cotton, which is nice. This is grape, which is not that nice. Let's just grab the cotton province. That's in our area anyway. Let's keep going. And we lose manpower and professionalism. That's unfortunate. Too many cowards, because we have offensive doctrine. That's a bad ticking event from the offensive doctrine. I didn't know that could happen. We still have quite a bit of manpower, so we're alright. Loose. Okay, this is another gigantic thing here. Does anybody become Shia or something? No. Anti-clericalism. We lose 25 autonomy in this place, which I like. We gain ducats, which I like. Merchant disloyalty, which is not great. We should develop first if we want to do that, because we're going to have increased development costs after doing this for a while. Gaining 10 influence on the Ulima is also not great, although we can probably just take some of their land. Ulima, yeah, have way too much land anyway. And lose influence on the merchant, which is okay. Or we just lose loyalty and influence on the Ulima, which is honestly not terrible. I do like the reduced autonomy, the gaining of ducats. And the only thing we do, well, we do get the increased development costs. We probably can't make the merchants happy again very soon. If they drop to 35, we're gonna have a couple of years probably in which we can't do good development, which I don't like because I want this printing press. So just a mild reprimand is enough, I assume. Oh, the merchants actually get bonus influence here, which I don't like. We should be okay. How much does it cost to make you happy? Again, we can't because we already donated recently. Next donation in 5 years. Yeah, so I guess we're gonna have a bit of tax reduction. Not great, not great. But, oh, rival of our rival. That's an actual mission. Kurgan. Kurgan? I feel like Kurgan is a place that I want to conquer. Maybe. Kurgan. No. Let's do rival of our rival. Who is it? Transoceania must like me. Which is gonna be fine. We didn't even... Yes. Let's take that mission. Rival of our rival. Improve relations to you as soon as I have a diplomat. I think the QQ... I think we have so many claims on QQ. It's gonna cost 40, I believe, to make another claim on QQ. Yes. Might as well come back from there. Thank you, and then go to Transoceania, who used to be my rival, who I now want to improve relations with. That said, I first want to marry those Ottomans again. Almost forgot about that. Really must ensure that we don't lose that alliance anytime soon. I want to improve relations with you in a day. There we go. Please do. Yes, the merchants have a bit too much power, but we're going to fix that before the disaster hits. Bohemia declares war on Brandenburg. I don't really care. Is your war going? You're winning still. Probably going to be helped. I have no diplomats anyway. I don't want to take tech. Once again, cheap admin tech is great, but we still want to complete that group. And we want to take the institution first. Convert a place like this one here. and also do some more improvement in Bashgirt. Go ahead and go Diplo. And then go, oops, no, cancel. To not exploit development and Diplo again, like that. Keep going, printing press, 64%, getting there. Getting there. How much money are we making? 3 ducats. That gold province is so insane. Making 3 ducats again, so we might as well increase our power here. We have how many? 15,000 cannon. So let's grab some more infantry, I think. Like, we have how much force limit? Wow, we have 11 force limit left, so we can grab 5 cannon and then some infantry. That's pretty nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cannon. Let's grab 2 more infantry for now, see how that does on our money issues. These gold mines are just great. We are going to get inflation. We already have quite a bit of inflation. We might have to reduce it at some point. I'd rather get... Commonwealth's Emperor again. It's so funny. I'd rather get inflation reduction from advisor instead of getting it from paying admin for it. But if I have to, I'm going to pay admin for it. We're going to siege pip on our great general. That's great. This drilling thing is really, really good. Commonwealth has a claim on us. That's going to be fine. If they want to declare war, I'm all for that. I'm all about that. Honestly, if they do that, then they don't have the help of all their friends. Definitely not of England. And we are going to have the help of the Ottomans. And that is going to be great. Improve relations, yes please. Reduce that aggressive expansion. We almost completed our own idea group, our own traditions, which doesn't give us a lot. 10% taxes, I guess, is fine. Cavalry compatibility is really not a thing that matters too much. Extreme practices, no guy. Let's go for legalism. Honestly, just always go for legalism, please. Don't ask me about this. Transoceania embraced colonialism because we're now friends. They got colonialism from us. I assume that's what happened there. How's that Diplo looking? Can we do more development in Bashgirt? We can. How much do we get for developing now? We get 5% printing press. We have 25% missing, so we only need like 5-ish development more for this to be done. Soon. Wish we had more Diplo power. I always wish we had more Diplo power. Well, I mean I do, but I tend to rather have admin and military. There's 25 Diplo power. For free. Manpower need to recover, I know, but really, it's not gonna happen. Also, income enlightened with the new troops still have tons of income. So we might still go even higher on the troops. Maybe even get some cav if we get that cavalry combat ability. We might even get 2 more cavalry, sure, since we're this rich now. Watch that disaster. Disaster is still fine. What about the next war? Fabricate that last claim, I think? No. One more tick. We've completed that mission, so you can come back home. Please. Oh, my general died. Probably the good one. Were you the 4? Yeah, the 444 one. That's unfortunate. I do want another general to train these guys. How's our professionalism looking? We are not very professional. Army tradition, I mean. I think we gained professionalism from hiring generals, so that's good. And I think our emirs have too much influence to press the other button. We'd go up to 85. We would need to take a lot of land from them to make that okay. Any modifiers dropping off soon? 87. 87! So that's a no. How much land could we take from them if we wanted to? Emirs. If I took this land from you, you would lose almost 2% influence and 1% percentage of land. So it's a little more than 1 to 2 ratio. We want them to lose 5 influence, so they would only lose like 2.5% land. That's fine. What about the happiness? They lose like half an influence more. We want them to lose 5, so they're going to lose like 7 happiness. That's also going to be fine. I think I'm going to start and take away low autonomy land from the emirs. Like this place, and this place, and this place. And now we're down to 60%. We need one more, then we can press the button that gives them 20 influence. So I'm just going to take this place here, because it's really not an emir place anyway. And go ahead and grab general, please. And is he good? Is he any good? No. Well, he's fine. 3, 2, 1, 1. But what he can do is drill. And drilling is what counts right now. So let's drill. Maybe he gets better while drilling. It's unfortunate that the guy died that just got an additional siege bit from drilling. But hey. What can you do? Oh, this is still taking up. I have a free diplomat. Ooh, I also have... No! In the second I was pressing the button, that's the second that you do that to me. Come on. Come on. I mean, it's not like I need that claim, but this is just mean. Fine, fine. Maybe I don't want claims on you anymore. I don't care. 22, free. Who else do I want claims on? I can't really get another claim on these guys. I can't tell you guys to do more claims on that. I could grab claims on somebody. I think I'm just going to improve with the Ottomans. Just make sure that they keep liking me. There. Now, protect our brethren. No. Protect our recruit. Oh, we actually over force limit here. And how much? Just by a tiny bit. How is this place also? Okay. It's probably winter. Yeah, it's winter. Let's grab fully trained troops from here. And actually all the mercenaries. And send them here. And let's grab fully trained troops from here. Pretty much everybody. And send them here. So what I can do, actually, for now I've always just kept, for the most of this run, I've kept my military maintenance at maximum because I was always drilling or fighting. But now I'm not drilling all my troops. And what happens if you turn down military maintenance while drilling, these guys will still be paid, but the guys who are not drilling won't be paid. So we're going to save a tiny bit of money on that. All right. That was another conquer who? Tiflis. Tiflis. Don't mind if I do. Do you have any allies? No guy in Trans. Oh, Trans O. I mean, it's not too scary, but it's also not great. Can I ask you to... I don't currently have a diplomat. Can I ask you to break that alliance? Or could I if I had a claim on you with AQ? No, mine's around 9. No casus belli would give me 50, but they would still be very negative. Why can I never break any alliances? If I did it on AQ, I would get a truce, and they would still not do it. Because I'm not powerful enough, apparently. And I trust people a lot. Alright, that's going to be it for this episode. I'm going to look into whether we want to conquer AQ in the next episode. In between those episodes. For now, thank you so much for watching. If you like what you've seen, please like, subscribe, you know the drill. And tune in next time to what's then going to be episode number 22 of playing as Avaria over here. See you guys next time.